tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Los Angeles Rams taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
So the Rams go on offense for the first time in their brand new SoFi Stadium, and the man leading the way to christen that new stadium in his 5th season now, quarterback Jared Goff.
Plenty new with the Los Angeles Rams this year. Brand new stadium, brand new uniforms. The lead running back has changed. But Jared Goff is back as the quarterback for his 5th season as the starter here with the Rams. The weapons have changed a little bit on the perimeter, but Jared Goff believes that he's going to get back to his gunslinging ways.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Open down the middle of the field. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Goff's throw here finds Woods, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Draw play for Brown. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defense in front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The ball carrier.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Good for a
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. There's CeeDee Lamb, his first NFL catch. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the 1st round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
They have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he's got the connection to Cooper. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. A first down carry by Allen. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I would dare say that the answer would be yes.
Robert Woods, touchdown, Robert Woods, 75 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
For the extra point.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That's
from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
CeeDee Lamb was my favorite receiver in this year's draft, and it's still hard for me to believe that he lasted till the 17th pick in the first round. No one took him before.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. 2nd and 15. 7-7, our score after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
He went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Their own 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And not to be lost with all that's going on here with the opening of this beautiful new stadium, but we still have 2 more games to get to tomorrow night before we wrap up week 1. It starts with the Steelers and Giants from MetLife, followed by the late start, Tennessee and Denver in Mile High.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Henderson will try to run for the first. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Tackle made at the 16.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 35 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. That one complete to Elliott. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Behind the line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Draw play, Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Another big play there by Aaron Donald, the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year in 2017 and 18. We know he can rush the passer. He's also dominant in the run game. The quickness for a man his size often defeats the offensive lineman trying to block him.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
A gain of 5 brings up.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A Ezekiel Elliott, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Rex Zerline lining up.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 20.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Henderson. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw is gone. Now they go screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? Well, they say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 20.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Buying time to his left. He'll run it, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Prescott. He'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep 3rd position and makes the interception.
Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
They must have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field. Try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Handing it off to Brown. And they'll mark it down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The rookie CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Intercepted.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own.
After the interception, here's Gall. This will be caught by Brown. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The sack there by Tyrone Crawford, shooting in to make the play. They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. 3rd and long. It's gone. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he'll be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Dak Prescott on the offense heading back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 35. And they have the football. They will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to take this one for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, 33 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Side to start out, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd and a yard, Prescott being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. So give him the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. 5-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Out of the gun. That's into the hands of Reynolds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good end steam game.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's gone. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A gain of 2.
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To the air again. Gone. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35.
At the 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson.
Not too many more ideal situations at second and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
The pickup. Second and 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a third and long. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Goff's pass.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Makes the score, Cowboys.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Rams.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
He's going to be stopped short of a first down as he'll get to him at about the 33. Running with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a first and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. The Cowboys on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play. Wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. That one complete to Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 11-yard line.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting mucked.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good for an L.A. Ram.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again, Goff toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Connection made here, Goff to Higbee. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. 16 yards, a first down.
3-yard line.
Up into the last 5 weeks of the 2019 season, if you had said, who is Tyler Higbee, you might have got some blank stares back, but down the stretch, only Julio Jones and Michael Thomas had more targets in the final month of the 2019 season. A breakout year for Tyler Higbee. He expects to continue those types of numbers and beyond going forward.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Cross throw into the hands of Henderson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. From the red zone now. Goff. 7 yards there and a first down. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys 28.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
On first down, Elliott. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's Prescott. And it is incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
1st and 10.
You need to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
So Goff and the Rams down 28-20, 54 seconds to go. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out